Yeah, yeah, that is true. Um, hold on. Yeah. Yeah, I remember on y'all did the year episode. She dipped out though because they got a little too much. She had her cue to go. She was like, "That's my cue." when on the pod, I think she was on the pod before. Oh no, I could swear I saw her on a pod once. Oh, was it her first time? You popping her cherry here? Oh shit. All right, stream. All right, hold on. Let me y'all won't be able to hear it probably, but the stream will be able to hear y'all intro. And let's start it.
I'm about to come with a new intro. Going about 4 bars of the hottest shit y'all ever heard.
That girl done called about 3 times
No,
asking
Rock,
what this
please,
shit
no.
is.
Something like a Jay Uso intro.
Gonna come back
Something
saying
like
I
a Jay,
said y'all niggas
Ooh,
Jay
wanna
look
Uso
at
fuck.
us
intro.
on
Damn,
the
I
Hey
just got
Twitch.
man,
Hey, the
what's your
intro.
profile picture looking like? What
What you talking about, nigga?
I do
Hey.
like this
your
video though. I
profile
I I
picture
I
looking like
definitely
that?
liked it.
No way, bruh.
Alright, stop.
No way.
Alright,
No way,
I
what?
talk too much.
Nah, this intro's fire. Y'all gotta see this on the Twitch.
She
It's
said,
fire.
damn, what is this flavor? I got
Appreciate
the
it,
flavors.
appreciate
This
it.
shit loud. You got
What's the
neighbors.
Twitch
They
channel?
like the flavors. This shit smoke.
I'm
It's like the
supposed to
80s. It's jumping like coke. She
I ain't
said,
got
Kush,
Twitch. I
then
ain't
make
gonna
a float.
stunt. I ain't,
Don't
I
get
ain't
drunk.
crazy
We
yet.
gon' have to rock the boat, man.
1 second. I got you right now.
That is fire.
Yeah, I had to create a new one. I forgot all the other stuff on that other one.
I should have brought my laptop with me. If I would have brought my laptop with me, I would have been able to do it at the same time.
Yeah.
Hey, we're
Yeah.
live.
We are live. Yeah.
We're
Right
Welcome
now,
live.
to a special Wednesday episode of collab. We got Family Time Wrestling with us today on this lovely Wednesday. And we got Reptar. She's gonna run the show today. Y'all know I always pass off to Thad and like, yo, he's the captain of the ship. Reptar,
Oh boy.
she's the captain of the ship today. My pops just pulled
Oh,
in too. Yeah. So it's
oh,
probably gonna be a hell of a
Dad.
time. So
Mm-hmm.
let's go ahead and
Yeah.
get this Wednesday going.
Oh, we gotta stay frosty. Hold on. But yeah, so hold on, let's do my intro. This is Family Time Wrestling Podcast slash Reptar's Corner slash Zone Network. If you don't follow us on Instagram, Twitch, iHeartRadio, Spotify, YouTube, and I'm missing one. Probably
Amazon.
TikTok too, Amazon. He's on everything. But yes, if you don't follow us on all those channels, those will be posted at a later time within this chat because baby, it's too many. But if you want Family Time Wrestling Podcast, we're FTW Podcast on Instagram, as well as Reptar
Ooh.
underscore Love Jones 2, R3PTAR underscore LOVEJ1EZ 2. And as I said, we're on everything that we own. Yes, me trying to rattle it off would be too much.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
so as always, since y'all making me run it, because Bossman loves when I run stuff. Oh my God. Now Zone is about to get a feel of why they love me. So as I always like to start is name, age, and occupation for the fans. Anybody can start. I'm not picking people out.
Well, I'll go first.
Oh, okay.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead. For all
I'm
intents,
Chrissy.
nice to meet you,
Hey,
Chrissy. Like an AA meeting.
I'm Chrissy. My age, I'm 41.
Yeah.
Um, Occupation, I work as a Senior administrative assistant at the Zariga Training Depot for bus operators in the Bronx.
Okay.
Ooh, fancy.
I'm
Hi,
here from
Chrissy.
I am here from the True Hell Heat podcast. So hey, hello, how you doing?
Hey, hey, hey. I guess I'll go. I'm Zone. Most people call me Shadow, but I'm Zone. 37. Yeah, I feel like this is like a Dateline fucking thing right now.
Hi.
Hey, line is crazy.
Disabled vet, but at the moment, my current thing is I'm an author. Woo woo! I got some books.
Yes,
I write
published.
books. No. And I
Nice.
do my pod, so I mean,
Self-published?
yeah, self-published.
Nice.
Um,
I
Nice.
have to hit you up.
so yeah.
I'm publishing
What
some
else?
books.
What else was there supposed to be? That was it.
Your occupation, you said disabled vet, so I
Yeah.
didn't know if you want to add on outside of
Yeah.
author in that.
Yeah, those
you
things
got it.
right there. Here we go.
Period.
Or
Oh, that's my fault,
occupational
y'all.
full-time dad too. So.
I do
That's
apologize,
fine.
y'all. Like I said, I'm doing a couple things at once.
That's
But
okay.
yes, FTW Rock. Name. You say age. You say age.
Name, age, and occupation.
I'm gonna live forever. Nah, I'm 30.
Rock is
I'm 33. I'm 33. I've done EMT, phlebotomy,
Nice.
couple things. I'm a part-time wrestler, as some of you may know or may not know. Now you do know. Of course, podcaster. I'm about to start scamming. So if I inbox you, ask me how you got your money, just let me know.
You know what? Rock is annoying. Want to know the most annoying person in the podcast? Rock.
You want to know the most serious person too? I'm about
That
to
just
start. I'm gonna
that
inbox
just
y'all.
means
Hey,
all the attention won't be on me being a nuisance to people. Okay.
That's true.
Because I normally pick on people. So.
Hey, Ego.
No.
Hold on, bro.
Appreciate.
We're just
How y'all doing?
We're just introducing ourselves. Since I'm running it, Zone gave me the okay to run it, which means y'all
Ooh.
listen to me today with my "Are you threatening me?" shirt. So name, age, and occupation was the question, and Rock just went. So whomever else wants to go after is fine.
Okay, first off, I'm Zay. Rock, please stop saying I don't want to hit that 100 times tonight. Anyways, outside of that, I'm 30 years old. I'm a full-time dad, and I'm a full-time dad and I'm a full-time wrestler. You know what I'm
You got
saying? That's
4
about
belts.
it.
You wrestling all those kids.
You got
Yeah.
4 belts, and
Oh,
he
no,
would
no.
have got
Don't ever disrespect me, bro. Don't ever disrespect me. I got 2 kids. Don't ever play with me like that.
Yes, he got 4 belts. And
Ugh.
I had to say that because I know he wasn't gonna say it. That man is defending 4 belts right now.
4 belts.
Wow.
Dang, that's tough.
That's what's up.
I gotta see these
Rock
belts.
got
get
what,
away with that,
2?
Reptar. I can't let you get away with that. He ain't defending nothing. We won him. We ain't defending him since.
So first of all, Mister, you finally got
bro.
a belt.
Wait, y'all got?
Hold on.
Wait, these are tag team belts y'all got?
No, I have one
Oh.
tag team built. I have 3 individual by myself and one tag
Oh.
team built by
Oh,
myself.
say damn.
I technically have 4, but I have 3. You know,
Now, Rock is always
Yeah.
gonna be the person to say the other obvious that we never asked for. So be prepared.
yeah, that's my Paul Heyman. You know,
line. We don't.
on the back.
We read these titles. We ain't defending nothing.
We don't need to know that. You are defending it
Hey,
because you
if
still
I
got
won
it
a
in
belt,
your
I wouldn't be
house.
defending either. I'd be the last champion. I tell you that. That belt be leaving with
Fact.
me.
Thank you. You didn't have to call me. That's why speaking of, I'll be back in action this Saturday. Thank you, Rock.
That's
We got
that. 4. You've defended 4 belts. Listen. I'm gonna just keep it real with you. I need your move set so I can put you in WWE 2K. You know what I'm saying? We gonna go from there. Just go.
I got you, man. I got you.
I just need to know what
we
moves
played
you
that
use,
island
dog, so I can
yesterday. That
make
was
you.
Hold
fun.
on, we're not doing tangents yet. Hold on, we just got to the first question. So name, age, and occupation. Hi everybody, it's Reptar. Hey.
Hey.
All right. Name, age.
Age. I am 32, turning 33 in July. Oh my God, time flies. And to my age, I was gonna do the Hey Arnold Gerald T-shirt for my birthday. 33.
Oh wait,
So, then
correction.
my occupation, I have 2 jobs part-time. I'm an assistant program director in after school as well as communications director for my church. And outside of that, I don't defend any belts, but I am a wrestling connoisseur. Love it. I would love to do commentary like Paul Heyman. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Reptar kind of thing. And
Amen. sir.
you know what I'm saying? And yeah, I'm in a bunch of stuff, bunch of community service, sorority, all that good stuff. So yeah, that's me
How old did I say I
in a
was?
nutshell. Uh,
How old did I say I was?
you said you was 37.
I'm 36 right now. I turn 37 next month.
Well, then you claim 37 because you about to make it to a whole brand new year. Won't he do it?
When is your
Man,
birthday, friend?
April
it's up.
30th, the last day
Oh,
of
you're a
April. I'm a
oh, you're a
Taurus.
Taurus.
She
Yeah.
had this face like I thought you was an Aries, but you're a Taurus.
I'm
Never
I'm a
mind.
I'm a
Yeah.
grounded person. I'm a grounded person, you know.
Hold on. Speaking of zodiac, since we're talking about it, what's everyone's zodiac sign? I'm not going to do the big 3 thing because some of us may not know it. So let's keep it the sun sign. What is your zodiac sign?
That sign, the first sign is Aries.
Yes,
Nah.
Aries begins the zodiac calendar.
Listen, I know I'm amongst the most hated, so I'm gonna just go ahead and let it be known. Libra gang out here. All right.
You don't even know your name.
Oh, you're right. Niggas don't know
Yeah.
my name. You're right. Well, Thaddeus, 32, and okay, right now for the time being, I'm top flight security
Oh, top flight.
of the
Parkour.
world, Craig. Not just the city, but the world. You know what
Parkour.
I'm saying?
Love that.
Yeah, but yeah, Libra gang. By the way, that's
Yeah,
lovely
yeah.
Libras. You know what it is.
Niggas is crazy. Yeah.
That too.
So facts. Anyone else want to share their zodiac?
We can drop the
Speak now.
N-bomb on here?
Huh?
We can drop the N-bomb on here?
Absolutely. This
Yeah.
Oh,
is
that's
a
all I need
safe.
to know.
This is
Okay,
so
that's
safe
all I
you
need
can
to know.
smoke.
We
Yeah.
do we
I
we
have
right
this
over here.
rated M for maturity, so
This is a safe and brave space.
yeah.
Yeah.
I let Twitch know that I'm a bad individual,
I was about to say,
and
boss
I got
man, you
affiliated
think
like that. So
I'm about to say,
It's
it's already
extreme
been
rules.
to my
it's
chats.
already
I
been
don't hang out
happening
with
for a minute.
nobody that don't let me be
It's
myself.
it's extreme rules, hell in a cell over here. All right,
The
that's how we do it.
The only place I
Put them
can't do
in
what I
the
do is
casket type
on
shit. Like, we
TikTok.
put them in
So
caskets now.
Fuck with it. I like it. That's all I need to know. I
You
appreciate it.
understand? If you want to pass it down, even though I don't smoke it, pass it down in the camera. We pass blunts.
You know what I'm saying?
but the only thing I don't do is play music because I don't
we gotta get that.
copyrights.
Yeah,
We gotta get that new we gotta
copyrighted.
get that new what's the name though? We need that new patch update that they got. You know, the breaking the fourth wall one where you just pass what you need to right through there.
Fact. No fact.
Yeah, I need that fourth wall patch.
No,
OD.
fact, teleportation. But also I'm gonna go to this. Let's start it off not spicy per se, but just more so like, what's your favorite wrestler or faction?
I'm going first.
Rhea Ripley.
Or is like right now.
It doesn't matter.
Oh, all right.
Currently,
All right, because I was gonna say that's a whole
Favorite
different.
wrestler
I'll let
or
that go.
faction? Because I know it's hard to pick one wrestler, so I will say faction as in like this wrestler was here and they was with them.
Favorite faction of all time, Evolution.
Evolution was definitely good. I am an NWO girl. Forever.
D-Generation X, baby.
You can suck it. Let me stop.
Forever my girl. Those are forever my guys. X-Pac, Road Dogg, all yeah. Stop playing. The forever goats.
Exactly.
You're on my phone.
All right, so I mean, currently, it's kind of a tie between LA Knight and Randy for my favorite current people. Randy is probably my favorite all time. It used to be The Rock until he came back. Kind of pissing me off. I like the Nation of Domination and Bloodline.
Took my answers. Even though he's a bum right now, Finn Balor, but he's like my favorite person in the world right now. But he's considered a bum because they keep making him lose.
Wasn't that?
And he just
wasn't
got
that the dude
jumped.
that wore that weird ass mask?
He just got jumped. Yes,
he just got jumped.
Got kicked out. Yep, just kicked out.
They just did an edge move to him.
No, fact.
You did?
They really did.
They did it when the Judgment Day first started. He was a part of that, and
right.
look how we've come full circle. So yeah, so he's been kicked
Well,
out.
to the point where
Yeah.
his bestie he brought in when he was out turned
Mm-hmm.
on him too. I said, "Wow,
Yep.
Yeah.
petty."
Yeah. I had a feeling that was gonna happen though. I saw that
Yeah, it
coming.
was.
Time
This is like a year, like overdue though. So this
2
should
Yeah.
have
years,
been happened almost two.
Yeah.
Yeah, less than
Yeah.
2 years
2
actually.
years.
Yeah. I'm so
Um,
ready for Finn to be on his own and just start dominating again. And I hope that's what he does.
No
I
facts.
hope
I
they
hope
don't
that's
bury
what he
him.
does.
I hope they let him start to go up in
No.
singles and dominate again.
Remember, they
Oh,
did bury him when Damian Priest gave in the Money in the Bank with the belt. They were supposed to do the rivalry
yep,
then, and that was WrestleMania 40.
yep,
However, it's been
yep.
going on 3 years that he was owed that. So here we are
Mm-hmm.
now, and it's too much going on. So unfortunately, but thank you for sharing your
I mean,
favorite
they
wrestler.
Return.
If anybody
they
hasn't,
kind of did do. They kind of did do that rivalry. They just stopped it like right after. Remember they? I think it was like Survivor Series or something. They had that
I'm
match
like
with
that,
one of the dudes.
and it was like boom, done. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
So yes, thank you for sharing your favorite wrestlers and faction. My favorite wrestler, I would say, is definitely John Cena. For the men and the women is China. I've been a China girl since the beginning of
Mm.
time.
Mm.
For
Yep,
sure.
yep,
I can
China
dig it.
girl. And for the black girls, it was Jacqueline. Jacqueline was the first black woman to get that belt. So with that being said, faction wise, as I said, I am a black and white NWO girl. I'm trying to find the money to get the belt from the belt people when they spray painted it. That's how
Mm.
serious I am. I want that badly. I had the Hollywood Hogan shirt. My dad bought it for me, funny enough. So I had some stuff as a
I hope
kid.
you burned it by now.
Huh? You said what?
I hope you burned it by now.
Yeah, please.
Set that
It
motherfucker
dusk
on
appeared
fire.
since high school. I disappeared. It dusk appeared like
Set
it went
that.
to the dusk.
No, I'm playing. Do you think? No, I'm not playing. Set that motherfucker on fire.
No, I mean it's
Use that
gone.
when you run out
That
of
was
toilet
funny as
paper.
hell.
Been sold. It's been in the storage. It got sold. It is what it is. Can't find it. Just like that in the damn Yu-Gi-Oh and Pokemon cards. They thought it was the devil, so they sold it.
Yo,
It is what it
Oh,
is.
I'm not.
really?
I'm so disappointed. As soon as you said that, I'm upset. I hate the fact that my
But
parents
I
did
had
that
to
to me.
put it in correlation to how serious it's been
I
disappeared.
get it. I get it.
Same correlation.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
in the realm and still within the realm of this, not hot and heavy wrestling, but I know at least we can all participate. And I would say, who had the best comeback story? I know this one will make you think, and it doesn't matter when.
As far as who? Like,
Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Who do you feel in your heart of hearts was that person to be like, I will forever remember this comeback story?
what?
Oh, The Rock. The Rock. I don't know why, but for when he left and then just came back and he had that fight with Hogan, I think that shit was one of the things that that was one of my all-time favorite matches that I don't think I'll ever be able to forget. Like coming back into the ring and helping Hogan out, fighting fucking Kevin Nash and them did that shit will forever be a staple in my little memory note. Especially watching that shit with my grandfather. Dope.
And also remember his comeback with Cena. That was good too.
Yeah. That was a good one too. That was a good
That
one
was
too.
good because Cena set that up really nice for him, and I think he should have just stayed where he was after that. He shouldn't have came back
That's true.
because
That's
he's
true.
fucking up all the comebacks, right? He's
Oh,
fucking it up for us
I,
to remember the good stuff.
I'm my bad, y'all. I'm gonna be back in a minute. I'm about to leave from work. I'm gonna head
No,
my ass
run,
home.
sir. Bye.
Peace, niggas.
But yeah, I agree to that story. I think that with The Rock, doing that story with John Cena was a good comeback story too because it gave him a chance to fully leave and never come back. But then here we are with him doing some dumb shit in the big people stuff, messed up Cena's heel turn. So
Mm.
yeah, didn't pay it forward. Anyone else?
Maybe,
Wow.
yeah, it would have been John Cena, but yeah, they kind of messed up the ending of his.
What's the actual
career.
question? I'm sorry, I missed
Who
that. I
had the
had to come
best
back in.
comeback story?
Shit.
That's a good answer too.
It's definitely not John Cena.
Well, that's what you just said. He said they kind of
It's
fucked him over.
definitely not John.
CM Punk.
It's definitely not Cena.
I would say CM.
Good one.
I would say CM Punk to WWE because it was looking like he would never come back to WWE because of the hatred that him
Mhm.
and Vince had, and of course, him and Triple H want to get along, and also him and Seth are not good friends. To this day, they're not good friends no more. So I feel like him coming back to WWE when he came back at Survivor Series, the same night that Randy came back as well. I feel like there was a moment that we thought we'd never ever see. And hell,
Mhm.
I was personally saying that WWE shouldn't get him because I thought he was gonna be a problem coming back. But he proved me wrong. He's good for ratings, and he do his thing. I even got a CM Punk shirt, so I
I
think he
agree
was
with
the
Rock,
the
man.
biggest.
I think if you don't go CM Punk, I go with Roman just because every time the WWE gets short and we get stale, who do they call back in every time anyway?
That's
So
That's a
true.
it's
good
either
answer.
like you gotta go CM Punk or you gotta go Roman, just because of the simple fact of when the shit gets stale and it get bad, who they call on. So I
Goes
gotta
both.
go either Roman or
I
CM.
I
You know?
I would kind of echo that and say Cody.
Mm.
He's like their golden boy now.
I'm
They call him for everything
Ooh.
now.
That's decent. That's a decent
And
one.
when did he
Cody's
leave
decent
though?
too.
That's a good question for Cody. When did he
He had to
leave?
leave. He had to leave, and then he came back, and he came back. He got hurt,
Then came
and
back
he was
Yeah,
on
again.
the.
Cody left. Cody left. He was in TNA and AEW, and
Yeah,
then he
Yep.
came
he's
back.
one of
Oh,
the
you talking about
Him.
Cody? Well,
forefathers of
yeah, okay. I see what
AEW.
you talking about the
Yeah, I was
overall
about to
story of
say
Cody
he
Rhodes. Right?
started a whole company and came the fuck back.
I'm
Mhm.
talking. I thought you was talking about like why he was here. I'm talking about now. You talking about the whole overall story of Cody? Yeah, I agree with her. So I guess you got to
Yeah,
throw Cody in now. So them three, I guess.
yeah, cause I think
Well,
that
hell, Cody's story actually better than CM Punk's actually.
It is
Thanks
well,
for the
exactly.
follow,
Yeah.
Cody's story is actually better
Jones.
than Roman's too. If you want to be real.
Yeah.
So
that is
Cody
Yeah.
actually does have the best comeback. Motherfucker started a whole wrestling company, blew
oh my
that wrestling company up to what it is to this day, and this, all right, I'm gonna go do my thing over here, and
because
You
still
see,
hot over here where
you
he at.
see,
because he
you
wanted to
see. The
live up
only
to
reason
his
why,
father's stuff.
the only reason why I would say CM Punk rivals that is because he went over there and they started a whole nother show because of him.
Right.
What was
I
Dynamite?
mean,
They started.
then,
I'm sorry. They started
I
quizzing
mean, but here's my thing, bro.
pushing
There's
him.
no AEW without Cody Rhodes. Now, when you put it like
Absolutely
that,
not.
there's no AEW
Absolutely not.
without Cody Rhodes. So,
Absolutely,
yeah,
absolutely not.
I guess I gotta go Cody. I gotta go Cody. I guess.
I would tie 'em. I would tie 'em. I don't think they're one of them above each other. And that's like I said, it's because of how hated and how disliked CM Punk was. And he even got hated and disliked in AEW, but not only by fans, but peers as well. And these people still liked it, Cody.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? He was still liked as a person. CM Punk wasn't even liked as a person, period. And he still was able to, put everything to the side and come back. But Cody, like you said, Cody started a whole nother company. It's very successful today.
Hmm.
And probably the only reason why he's not over there is probably because of legal reasons. Whatever
Okay.
happened with them legally wise, that's probably the only reason why he's not over there. So yeah, both of them, I would agree. Both and one of them is a good answer to me.
It's all
Mm,
good. I mean, for
Yeah.
y'all to even say Cody, I was shocked, and I'm not saying shock negative, shock positive, because we don't think that far with Cody. Even with the
Persuaded
face
my
mask,
decision.
when he had face mask time, we didn't think about him. When he did Stardust,
Can we
I
please not talk
loved
about that?
Stardust,
Can we please not
loved it.
talk about that? Can we please
I
not
lo-
talk about
I
that?
know, and I know you was gonna say that. That's why I said what I said. So Stardust time was my time because every time I had a wrestling game, I made sure my second female character after me was Stardust.
That's the
Oh
Love,
best
my
coach.
god.
That's
Yeah.
the
loved
best coach.
Stardust time.
I hope,
I
I
feel
hope,
like
I hope,
Y'all
I
on
hope,
that bullshit tonight, I see.
I
I
Y'all
feel
hope
on
he
like
that
turn.
bullshit
When he
tonight.
turn heel, he do Stardust.
Yeah.
I truly
Bro,
feel
yeah,
like
that's
that
I feel
wasn't given enough thought for it to be what it could be. But I still
it,
feel with the
it,
little
it
bit of
shouldn't have
time
been
he
given
had,
no
it was
thought.
good.
No thought. It shouldn't have been given no thought.
No,
Hmm.
listen, sir.
The nigga was out there pulling ladders out with stars on.
So what? And he had his hand doing the R.
Put your hands down.
I mean,
Put your
that's
hands
what
down.
AJ Styles does
All
right
hands
now, or that's
down.
what
No,
he used to
AJ
do.
Styles is this. Stardust is this.
Yeah, but I mean, it's still the
It's
hand
very
thing though
close.
with the glove though. It's still the hand thing with the
Hmm.
glove. It's
It's
just
close.
AJ Styles
Yeah.
had a phenomenal AJ Styles promotion his glove and started at the start.
Just had his motherfucking hands in the air.
I
That's what he
truly
had. His
feel.
hands in the air.
But
I
they both had
truly
their
feel
hands in the air though.
Stardust was a time. I'm
They both
sorry.
had their hands in
Stardust
the
was a
air.
freaking time.
I would laugh if AJ Styles was like, "Yo, I got that from Cody Rhodes doing."
More people remember Stardust than they do Goldust.
No, I
Yeah.
mean, in terms of comeback story, I think the Brothers of Destruction should be in this conversation.
Hmm.
Come back from where?
I
You say what
mean,
you
Come
want to
back
say.
from where?
You say what you want to say.
everyone has an opinion.
The Brothers
No,
of
I'm
Destruction
saying
should be in this
I want to
conversation.
know what's the comeback with them.
Right.
So,
What's the
well,
what's the
let's say this.
comeback with Brothers of Destruction?
So remember, Undertaker kept coming in and out, right?
Yeah,
Then
for a
when
while.
he started being relevant towards the new time, I feel like he took a break and not, I wouldn't say reinvent himself, like continued the wheel, but at the same time still made himself relevant to the young people to still know him now. Because it could have been a situation where we only knew him and nobody else does, but he made it so that younger generations knew who he was too. And then has the nerve now to bring back the Roland from
Thing,
WrestleMania X8 and previous. I had it on GameCube to
With
I
that
come
did
back
too.
nasty ass music.
to be badass now, even though I think he should have kept rolling, but whatever. He's bastardized by probably copyright issues. But I feel like
I agree. That music is nasty.
for him to keep reinventing the wheel on him and to reinvent not in terms of like changing the character, but using the same characters at different points in time was smart. Kane being a wrestler turned manager
Thanks for the
was
follow,
smart.
Jonesy.
It was all smart.
XO.
I truly feel that they kept them relevant through the time and had comebacks at certain points. Undertaker's had matches, Hell in the Cells that were like memorable. I'm not going to name any of them right now because it's too many. But what I'm saying is those two should be in the conversation, in my opinion.
The only Hell in the Cell match worth
I feel like
for me was him and Mankind.
That was excellent.
That's the only one not worth remembering.
Like Cactus Jack Mankind is a thing. He was
Okay,
a comeback
I
forward
give you
too.
I give you 3 Hell in a Cell matches he had, like they can be talked about with Undertaker. Mankind, Brock Lesnar, and Triple H, where Shawn Michaels was that a Hell in a Cell where Shawn Michaels was a special guest? Them was the only
rep.
3.
He was
Yeah,
the
them
rep.
was the 3 right there. And
Yeah,
it really, I would say this. I don't think too many people remember the Brock Lesnar Undertaker Hell in a Cell. So I only give you 2. I give you Mankind and I give you, you know what I'm saying, Triple H and Undertaker.
I vaguely remember that match, but not enough to talk about off just to
You
be
see
talking
what I'm
about
saying?
it. Yeah.
So there you go. I give you 2 of them. I give you Triple H and Undertaker and Hell in a Cell, and I give you Mankind and Undertaker.
Yo, when they
Them the only
first
two.
made those elimination chamber matches, though, those were on point. Now I think those matches are very mediocre now compared to what they used to be like.
But you know what? You know what I do remember?
I agree.
I don't know how y'all can forget the one with Shawn Michaels because that's when we met Kane at. That's when Kane came out and busted the door open. Or am I tripping? No, I'm not tripping. That is when Kane came and busted the door open. That's when we met Kane.
Yep.
With
You
the
saying
one
the
with
right
Shawn
stuff,
Michaels.
Rock. You know what you're talking about. You know what you're
I'm
saying.
just saying that's the second best introduction in WWE ever, in my opinion. First Chris Jericho, then Kane.
Gotcha. So makes sense. All good points. I just
You said
wanted to throw
Chris
a curveball in
Jericho
there.
when he came to Y2J?
I was gonna say
Yeah, the
Y2J was a
introduction.
time.
The
Yeah,
introduction.
I
ain't saying
remember.
the career. The
Or
introduction.
It was a time that we will never get back.
Remember that countdown too, every fucking
see,
week
see,
until it happened.
See, you just made the list.
Yeah.
I'm old, bro.
He said, I'm just using
You
what I
just
have.
you just made the list. We ain't
What's-
talking about AEW Chris Jericho. All right, get that. Let's erase that one.
Oh, I don't care about his AEW. I don't watch him for AEW. I don't know anything he does in AEW. I'm not gonna hold you.
He's the highest paid wrestler right now.
You ain't missing nothing, man. His AEW career is just
when he left WWE, I kind of stopped following him. But then when I heard he was in AEW, I was like, And what I've seen of like little clips, I'm like, this is what you're doing now. I wouldn't call this really wrestling anymore, but okay. Not like he used to.
I'm gonna say he's doing all right for his age, but you know he's old for sure over there at AEW.
Oh yeah. I feel
for
like
sure, you know he's old for sure.
I feel like a lot more wrestlers that go over there just to like try to prove that they still have it sometimes.
Right.
And yeah, they got it, but at what cost? Because
Well,
some of those
I
matches there,
mean,
they're bad on their fucking bodies. And I know, like a lot of it, they try to make it somewhat safer for them, but it's still a toll on the fucking body.
Oh,
There's
trust me.
still some hard
Mhm.
bumps you're still taking. Like,
Liv
I mean,
Morgan, after the WrestleMania last time, on one of those matches, she showed her body beat up and bruised on
Mm-hmm.
social media.
Yeah.
It
the
was
worst
bad. Oh,
bump
that
in
was on
history is
Elimination
still,
Chamber.
I mean, technically, probably, in my opinion, it would probably be the Goldberg fucking ending Bret Hart's career with that kick. Like, that's gonna be talked about for years to come, still, no matter what.
Like,
He has still
Liv
been
Morgan
wrestling.
I mean, I'm
coming
gonna
from
say
the
this. I'm
Elimination
gonna say
Chamber
this.
last year, she was all bruised up. She was done. Her
I
body
remember
was
seeing those
finished.
bruises though.
Yuck.
I'm gonna say this about Bill Goldberg, right? We know he can't wrestle. Let's get that out the way.
All
But
right, Rock, we're gonna move on.
Nope,
no,
that's
no,
true.
no, no, no.
Let him
Let
finish.
me say this.
I mean,
That
all
one
wrestlers
kick,
say it though. All of them say he's stiff.
That one kick was not his fault.
No, there's probably more
that-
to it than that, but that kick definitely played a part, especially if his thing when he was at WCW, when his kicks were to kick people as hard as he could fucking kick them. I'd say that definitely played a part.
He told him, and I'm just saying this as a wrestler. Now, I thought of it different before I started wrestling, but as a wrestler, you could see him warn Brett about the kick, and Brett about got his hand up too. So it's like, what more could Goldberg have done in that second?
Not kick
Nothing.
as hard.
No one of those things that I mean, he said, "Watch the kick. The kick is coming." It's like you sitting there like
Well,
a
I
deer
mean,
in
yeah,
headlights.
even if you know the kick is coming, you're probably still not going to be prepared to be kicked as hard as someone could kick, even if you know it's coming and you're trying to train yourself to like block it or like be able to take a kick to the head. I mean, that's like me coming at you knowing that I lift like, squat 500 something pounds or something like that on my legs. I'm saying I'm about to kick you. You don't know how that force is going to come. You know, it's that you're supposed to take some of that blow, but you don't know how hard you're supposed to kick. And from what I was hearing, apparently he enjoyed kicking the shit out of people in that WCW era time. Like he kicked them as hard. His goal was to kick people as hard as he could, which if that was, that's ridiculous. Like,
Kick him in the nuts.
I don't know why would you do that to your fellow core workers like that?
Goldberg couldn't wrestle, and they all know he couldn't wrestle. So when he said he watched the kick,
I would be like, "Yo, don't kick me. You can't wrestle. I'm not taking that kick."
You know how early I would have fell before he got me. Well, I would have been on the ground before he got his leg up.
Not the leg up.
But I mean, you also got to remember, like, so some of those old school wrestlers though, they were about their craft. Like they were like, "Yo, I'm just gonna take it," and figure it out later. I mean, I'm sure because I want to say he had already had a minor concussion or something like that before the match, if I'm not mistaken. So knowing that as Goldberg, he should not have offered to do that kick. He should have offered to do something else.
No, that doesn't mean Goldberg knew that. Brett knew what he had. Because if he would have told him that, they probably would have told him to sit down. You ain't wrestling for a while.
There's a possibility.
I've seen him talk about it. Oh, he also wrestled like 5 or 6 more matches afterwards. So nobody actually knew that Goldberg was the one who injured him. He's pinpointing to that. I think it is that reason, but we don't know. You can get injured somebody pushing you in wrestling.
That's
like
true.
You saw what's our boy named Bailey? Chris Bailey or something like that, the one who injured himself doing a regular wrestling move. And he couldn't walk for a year, and they thought he wasn't gonna ever walk again.
I'm trying to think now.
Now you guys don't thinking. Well, in
the name sounds familiar, but I
can't. Chris Bay?
Who said it again, boss?
You talking about Chris Bay?
Yeah, Chris Bay. Chris Bay. Regular wrestling move off the ropes. I'm talking the impact wasn't even hard.
I told you it's Rock we're talking about. Okay. So in the mode of speaking of Goldberg, right? Not picking on him, but he has won belts, right? So in that realm of championships, what makes a championship feel prestigious?
how it's booked, in my opinion. How you book it, how it's
Mhm.
defended, the person holding it, all of it. Cause I mean, you can have the WWE title, but if you're not defending it and there's no story behind it, I don't care about it. I care more about the women's Intercontinental title right now that I do and one of the world titles.
Hello.
Yeah, especially because they get passed around so frequently too. I mean, they
Now you make it sound like a whore. Damn.
they don't hold the same weight as they did back in the day. The same prestige and the same way they carried the title with the respect. That doesn't translate to this current generation or this age. It's not viewed the same. To them, it's just a novelty pretty much. It's not
Mhm.
like a true pride. Like they're not coming out and having wrestling matches every like I remember when I was younger, there was almost every other fucking show there was someone going for the belt, or if they did there was
Mhm.
guaranteed going to be a match at the pay-per-view. Someone's
Ladder
putting their belt
match.
for, and there was something going on. Even the type of matches they do now, table and chairs, like all those type of matches are kind of, if you notice, like they're just kind of died out. Like they'll put them in, but you don't
Mhm.
see them at nowhere as much as you used to. You
Yep.
don't see half of that no more.
So
It's just
all
uh,
about the big moments now. They don't give it.
yeah.
They don't really care, or they're not vested in giving us quality or
hmm
great matches. They just
And then you
they.
see them with other brands, but I think with the other brands, they're trying to step the game up. It's like, hey, this other show's not doing it. Your big show's not doing it anymore. We got it here. And some of them they're doing it, but I think they're taking a little bit more unnecessary risks than they need to try to draw on that crowd, because they know that the other shows aren't doing these high risk stuff anymore. So they're like, we can still do it here. Come check us out. And they're just doing it. You think you can do it? Get up there and do it real quick. Um,
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of mishaps in wrestling shows where people are posting these videos where some mishaps happen that weren't supposed to happen live while they're wrestling, with dangerous stuff.
Yep,
So
just like Trick Williams throwing the microphone in somebody's head. So, with that being said, um, what makes it prestigious? I think that 2K15, when John Cena was on the cover and they did the storyline of him getting the belt, that was prestigious to me because we're following something that actually happened, as opposed to now is very haphazard, right? Or stuff that fans want. Granted, we wanted it then too, but we followed the story to get the build up to where they're supposed to be. Now it's like, oh, the fans don't like that so and so got the belt. Well, let's kind of change this. Oh, they don't like this. Okay, let's kind of put that back. Let's do this. Like I feel like it's how Eric Bischoff had to do with NWO after the Wolfpack was made. He
Mm.
started going into the ring because he thought that was okay to do after a while, because the storyline started to fade in his opinion first, before telling Hollywood Hogan what was going on at the time. So in that moment, it gave a Bischoff moment of being haphazard, as opposed to it just following the story to build up to the point of the fans getting so excited to what they almost know. Now it's just like, well, she got the belt, then why the hell are we following it? What's the story? Where's the plot? And I feel like we've lost the plot on
Mm.
a lot of people. Like
yeah.
just us talking about Finn Balor was supposed to be against Damian Priest at the after WrestleMania, and they
Mhm.
just like said director cut, done, we're not doing it.
Mhm.
Was kind of screwed over. That was haphazard. We followed that story up until when he even said, Finn told Damian, if you get that belt, I'm coming after you as my friend and as your foe. Just like Randy did with Cody, which is now happening now because it was haphazard, not done the way it was supposed to be.
Nope.
So I truly feel Prestige is the story of where they were supposed to go for us to follow it and not just jump around and do what we want to do.
Mhm.
It just
I
has to make
actually
sense.
think something's gonna happen. Now that you just mentioned something, I wouldn't be surprised if they teamed up those three again for to go against the Judgment Day, because they're no longer in the Judgment Day.
Look, we do
Wow.
theories all the time. So I by all
That would
means
act
write this down on March 11th. Yeah, 10:07 p.m. Write it down, because I truly feel that there's no storyline that we could properly like follow. I think right now, for those of us that like the old school, when you said Randy Orton, he's really the storyline we should be following because he already said he was coming after the belt. and already said that he was going to get it from Cody. However, Drew McIntyre had to finish his too, so that became haphazard in the middle of it.
Too many people finish their story at once.
That's what I'm saying. Every storyline had a time. They had time to write these things, which is why things were so long and had years behind it, as opposed to a month or 2 weeks.
And I'm sorry with Randy. Okay, he's chasing 15. It don't mean shit now that Cena already got 17.
You understand?
I felt like he should have already won 15 when he came back, and then him and Cena maybe even 16. You know, him and Cena kind of chasing after each other, but the fact that Cena
They
already
should have
has
gave Randy
17.
his spot first before Cena
Mm-hmm.
did that retirement run, which was smart because Randy came back literally not even a year or two before Cena started doing the retirement thing. Me and Chrissy were there when he signed the SmackDown contract when he took out the Bloodline.
Yep.
That
So
was
it's just one of those things
that was one of the
where
last matches KO was at before
Yep.
he got hurt.
yep.
Yep.
It's just one of those things where it's just like it's a little too late for him to be. Oh well, number 15 is so important. It's really not that important, and it's just like how we kind of make this match so important. It's not the first time Cody and Randy are wrestling since they've been back. This is not going to be their second time. So like we didn't put no emphasis on none of this. So I mean I don't know. It's just kind of one of those things where we're not getting storyline. It's just more, hey, we're gonna get y'all the dream matches, and you know what I'm saying. Hopefully, y'all pay for
They're
that.
giving dream matches too late. They could have been to these matches.
Yeah.
Because no one is really invested in these times now. Like no one cares. I
But this goes
mean,
back to
I
the
know I
creative
don't
team.
care.
That's why Road Dogg quit.
I was about to say
But also because he wasn't doing a great job either. He was going to be the fall guy. He was either going to he had to quit because they was going to fire him eventually. Let's just be honest.
Yeah.
Let's just be honest. Let's look at and that uncut thing or unreal mess that they had on Netflix made that even worse.
Well, that's the worst show I ever heard of. I'm talking in shows. I'm talking like in any show ever. I ain't never seen a show so worse because they all doing a bad job, and y'all going out there and showing everybody how bad of a job y'all doing. Like this, just show how dumb y'all are. You guys are idiots. And then you taking. Look, I know Batman. I know Bruce Wayne and Batman are the same person.
Right.
I don't care. Let me enjoy it.
Right.
True.
I guess certain
tell the
things you
puts
don't
out
have
there.
to talk about. Yeah.
Don't tell. And now when I'm arguing with somebody as a wrestler, when I'm arguing with somebody that wrestling is real or fake, now they gonna point to that. Well, you got this, that, and the other. This y'all be doing. Oh, shut
I
up.
mean, but I always say that shit 50-50. And the only reason I say that is because, like, bruh, okay, y'all gotta think how long wrestling been around, right? And now you gotta think what century we in. Bro, okay, they pulling back the curtains on this shit. Like, okay. I mean, they pulling back the curtains on a lot of stuff. If you ask me, how long have we been thinking NBA and NFL was just like, oh, we gonna let them play it out? Now we just now starting to look, oh, bro, this shit feel really entertainment. Rock, I've been telling you for 5 or 6 years, man. They got money on this. You know what I'm saying? They kind of know who gonna win in the NBA Finals every year. They kind of know who gonna win the NFL. You know what I'm saying? They can make it look good, but it's called sports entertainment for a reason. This shit ain't really meant for your favorite team to win. It's to entertain you. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day. So it's kind of like just because now they pulling back the curtain. You know what I'm saying? Just because now they pulling back the curtains and showing like, hey, this is what really happens with wrestling. Oh well, that don't define nothing. It don't stop your body from hurting. It don't do none of that. Hell, you can sit there and tell me all day how it feel, bro. I done took a choke slam from a 7-foot person, bro. It don't feel too good, bro. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no ifs, ands, and buts around that. So it's just like it's one of those things where it's 50-50. You know, to each his own. Some people might not like it, some don't. You know what I'm saying? Some do. I just feel like it is what it is.
I feel like the unseen stuff that they did, whatever, actually probably didn't need to come out because majority of the world knew that wrestling is scripted to an extent, and the bumps and everything. You can fake some stuff, but you can't fake everything. So the world already knew that, and knowing that, they knew the world knew that. So there was no reason to go out there and put more stuff out there because then it just makes the stories feel, I think, very lackluster. Even I've from watching. I was just watching the last Raw episode, right? And between what was it, Nia and who was she wrestling? Who was that? Io? No. Who was that? There was in the gauntlet. I think it was Bailey. But And the whole thing, well, wrestlers talk when they wrestle. Just letting them know that you're about to do this and whatnot. One thing I've noticed in the past couple of episodes that I've been watching is that they're starting to choreograph and show the wrestlers having their little miniature conversations in the match, like letting them know like what they're about to do. They're showing it. They're like, yo, don't show that. Like you're taking away from the shit. You're showing shit. Like I don't want to see them talking that they're about to do this. Or they're calling out like Bailey went to go do a move and it didn't work right. And you can see Nia like, yeah, I told you I wasn't gonna work. That was stupid. like you're like, wait, hold up. Why am I seeing it? I don't want to see them having this little minor conversation while they're wrestling. Like, hey, you're too close.
Right.
You're taking away from it.
That's kind of like what I told Boss Man, like when we had a conversation before. Like I get it that they're gonna, tell us that, or go into the fact that some of it ain't everything. But at the same time, I think they reveal. I ain't saying they can't reveal nothing. I just feel like they reveal too much.
They're
Yeah.
giving too much. Yes, they
Yeah.
can give some stuff, but like certain things, like them like putting the stories together, like the stuff that they showed, the how Road Dogg was one of the people that was giving us terrible stories. You don't need to see that.
And I think that was a Fall Guy thing because Road Dogg.
I'm telling you, he's a fall guy.
Road Dogg wasn't the only one putting terrible stories out there. A lot of them other ones putting terrible stories. I can't see how Michael Hayes still got a job.
Right.
And this
But
ain't-
guess what?
you know,
But
man,
guess what approves everything? Who's the head person that approves it?
Triple H.
Right.
There you
He's
go.
terrible.
So
He's a creative control. Creative control gives the okay to the writers, and then creative control has to give it to the production team.
so you're saying, okay, I want to put these trash ass stories out there. You're saying, okay, this is what the people want to see.
He said, "This is trash."
Go ahead.
We're gonna do it.
Go ahead and cook.
Go ahead and cook. Right. let him eat. They
Go
thought
ahead
they
and cook.
ate. They thought they ate.
But he was. That's why he resigned. That thing. They was like, listen, you gonna have to like. He probably had a conversation with his friend because they are friends. He was like, yo,
His friend.
this is what it is, son. Like, yo, you gonna have to resign. Other than that, they gonna fire you.
Zone is tickled.
I feel like the whole WWE creative thing. Hell, damn near everybody that runs it. It's a good old boys club. Think about it.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Bruce needs to be fired.
Yeah.
Michael Hayes needs to be fired. Let's just go down the list of all these people that's been there that are giving us terrible stuff. Like,
Oh
he
yeah,
was on.
man.
Michael Hayes was on Undertaker's podcast, and he was talking about how good Chelsea is, and Undertaker's telling you y'all not using Chelsea Green.
And then he gonna say, "I agree." No, you don't. You just said last episode she ain't doing nothing. She ain't gonna be doing nothing. That's what you said. And Chelsea Green got mad that you said it.
Same thing
Now,
Dave Kevin Nash said to Javon Evans, and look at him getting bouncy. We love it for us, right? So we just gotta know that these people are just people just saying anything because now they have a platform to say what they want, just like we do. Ta-da! So with that, you know what I'm saying? So with us doing what we're doing to pivot now, because as we know, we are more than just wrestling, right? Amen. So with us having our lives, doing what we want to do and doing what we have to do, which one would you consider your main priority? Your passion or stability?
All depends what day of the week.
My stability.
Because
stability.
I gotta go with what pays the bills.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? As long as my kids straight and I'm straight, like and when you say stability, I mean like I'm talking about you could pay your bills and still be good after. So like as long as you can live a kind of life like that, I mean I would definitely have to choose stability over that any day. You know what I'm saying? I feel like when it comes to like trying to do your passion, so many people only get lucky doing their job as a passion. So it's just like you gotta go with what works for you.
And that's kind of like what I wanted to say as far as like trying to find a balance in it. Hopefully what I'm doing for my passion will be my stability someday, where I'm getting paid handsomely for it. But until then, don't be homeless trying to, you know what I mean, you know what I mean, just find a balance.
So you're basically saying you don't want to be like a sorry zone. I'll cut you off. You want to talk?
You're good.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Because I just was like adding on to basically what it's saying is like you don't want to be a starving artist actually starving.
Nah,
So
That
I'm
makes
trying.
sense.
I'm trying to eat at least noodles and water.
you're the right, right.
Hey, bachelor
No,
life right there. That's what that
that's all you trying to eat. That's not stability, nigga. I need you to do a little bit better than that. You surviving at that point.
I mean, at least I've known people who said they can't afford that, and I'm like, what is wrong with you? Get it together.
Yeah.
No, you
I'd say
that's
go with
hilarious.
your stability first. If you stabilize yourself and everything's all good, your
Mhm.
passion will fall in line. You stabilize yourself, and that will pay for your passion.
Fair.
That's what I would say.
It's finding that balance, as Rock said. He took my words. I had a whole speech behind it, and he took it from me. So yeah, there's people that have the passion and
Man, fuck
stability
that nigga.
behind
Say what
it.
you gotta say.
No, it's just more so like you have the stability and stuff all connected. So people are able to do what they want to do, be happy, and still live a good life. Hence the celebrities. Some of them didn't have a good start, but they turned it into a passion,
Mm.
right? There's celebrities that be like, I just want to sit and do nothing and make money for it. And they got so many businesses that they can literally sit down and do nothing. That's the passion with the stability. So there's a balance, even in our normal lives, that we have to find, of course. The economy now, God knows when we're going to find it. We can't retire ever, but you understand what I'm saying. So there can be a balance. I truly feel like stability should be number one on our heads outside of, whomever you believe in, you know, having that positive energy and making sure you have a roof over your head, something to eat, and a place to go to make that money.
Mhm.
That's top notch stability. And passion can always weave in there when you have that free time, if there's free time. Right? We always say we ain't got no time. My schedule's garbage. So as we know, I have free time and I got when I feel like it. As if y'all know me, I have no free time, even though I do, but I don't.
Mhm.
So that passion stuff can kind of weave into there. As FTW knows, I am Superwoman. My cape is always on. So there's always time to do it at some point. It can work out. And for some people, it can't. And it's sometimes in that moment, that might not be your passion. Or that stability may not be the way you should go.
Yeah.
Mm.
I'm not
I
trying to
I
preach to
only say
y'all.
stability first just because the simple fact of, like I just said, I'm a professional wrestler. That's my full time job. Yeah, it's my passion. But I had to take a little break because I had to get, you know what I'm saying, right first. And I had to get right back at the house first before I can go do anything else. Well, I just can't travel on the road, you know what I'm saying? So that's all I say. The only reason I say that.
Mhm.
Question:
That's
Being a full
yeah.
time wrestler normally, do they pay you like for those shows, or how does that normally
Oh
work?
yeah. Oh yeah, I get paid every show.
But it's not. I'm assuming it's
It just
not
depends, you know what I'm saying?
substantial enough for like to take care of like a family.
It really just depends. Like when I first started off, it was like, the paying your
Yes,
dues type of
it
shit.
ain't,
You
boss
know
man.
what
Be
I'm saying?
real with them. It ain't.
No, that's
Yeah.
what I'm telling.
Be
Like when
real.
you first start off, it was like paying the dues.
Be
So
real
when
with them.
you get there, you paying the dues, and
No,
then after
that's.
that,
I mean, it's one of those
wrestling
things
is
you want to know. Like, I mean, we're talking about
yeah.
wrestling.
No,
We got people who like to,
no,
that might be interested in like, hey, I want to wrestle. They're talking about it's a full time thing, it's a passion. But
no. You better.
serious,
No, no.
those serious
You got
question,
to have
like,
a
is
side.
it sustainable for
I'm,
if
I'm
you
gonna
like if
tell
you have
you
a
this
family, or is it
now.
like a
You gotta have a
single life
side. You gotta
sustainable?
have a
Like,
side hustle. You gotta have
No,
enough. You
it's
gotta
not.
have enough. And I say that only because that doesn't mean you're not worth it. It's just some of these promoters that you gotta go to sometimes don't have the money to pay you, or even they do have the money to pay you. Let's be 100% honest. You're gonna get there sometime. They're gonna act like they ain't got the money to pay you. You know what I mean? It's
reasonable.
gonna be
Yeah.
time where you're not gonna get all your money, and you probably agreed to a discounted rate in the first place.
All right.
So
So if I was a
that
wrestler, I've
that
been kicked out of wrestling because I damn sure would have beat someone's fucking ass for not paying me my money on time. Like, hey, I just wrestled for you. Ain't got your money. All right, you about to get your ass whooped.
come on now. Come on now, exactly. And some of these people, some wrestlers will travel like 3 or 4 hours. Shit, we done
Yeah.
traveled 6 hours before.
Mhm.
You feel what I'm saying? I'd be dang if I get there, you ain't got my money.
You
You know
mean
what
to
I'm
have me
saying?
Like
waste my
no,
time?
like I said, I didn't never really have hip hop. The very first year, it was like, you know what I'm saying. It was always for the most part for me. It's hard to get in a group pay. So like when I bring my faction Diamond Land alone, it's hard to get rock paid. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't like paying the group together. They would
Yeah.
always try to shortchange, you know what I'm saying, and do some bullshit. So like for me, it's a little different. I guess like he said, it's definitely not no sustainable shit. You know what I'm saying? I would say that if you not one of those people that make a lot of money, or I guess up there in that little upper echelon and can charge what you charge, like I think personally it takes 2 to 3 years before you can start charging like anywhere between 50 and more. Me, I charge 100 or more. So it's just like it really just depends on, you know what I'm saying, who can really work with you. Wrestling, they like to fuck you though. You know, it's one of them things where they would love to get a $20 wrestler. That's what they really prefer. You know what I'm saying? Because in reality, they don't really know the difference between most of these people in these indie scenes until you get a real name. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those things where you just paying somebody based off their talent anyway. So for wrestling, like they would really love to get a $20 wrestling. Like luckily I was blessed into where you know what I'm saying, like I said, I was trained by Eugene. I don't know if nobody remember Eugene, the wrestler that, you know what I'm saying, used to play kind of, you know, special ed, you know.
Yeah, I remember him.
So
I know
when
you're talking about.
yeah, yeah, he was my trainer. So I kind of got put in at decent shows, you know what I'm saying? So it was easy for me to get a name put out there on, you know, down south. So we've been traveling, we've been here, we've been there. I don't work great shows. I don't work with people that's been in WWE, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I don't complain about the pay as much as
Oh,
I used to because, you know what
give
I'm
us the
saying?
Irish goodbye.
I personally run my own businesses. So, you know what I'm saying? I make my money enough to where I don't know if I wanted to, I don't ever have to take a bump again and I'm straight, but shit. You know, the wrestling does pay bills for me. So it's just one of those things where,
Okay.
like I tell people, you can find that median. Because for me, wrestling do pay bills for me. I don't have to sit here, you know, and just be like, oh, I'm struggling this, then the third. But it's one of those things where me and Rock have been on the road. We grind it to where it's like, oh, now you got to pay us. You know, it has been a lot of times like them first 2 years when me and Rock was on the road. You know what I'm saying? You might get $60 total. You know what I'm saying, between the two of us, like you said. But like
That'd be
going to these
tough.
other shows, doing what I'm doing now. You know what I'm saying? Now it's a little different. When they look at a nigga with 4 belts, it's kind of like, you know, you got to pay him. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
Right.
So it's one of those. That's why I say you got to work your way up there. Because now I don't work
makes
my way up
sense.
to where it's like, yeah, it's one of them things where it's like, fam, you know, if you want to look to Zay Diamond, it's kind of like, I'm gonna scratch my
You
head
want
because fam,
everybody.
yeah, like who
Yeah.
you want? Because you know what I'm saying. Like who do you want to bring, Luke? Because you know what I'm saying. They ask me now, like, Zay, how many people you bringing, and what's the cost for everybody? You know what I'm saying. And I kind of ask what they need, because now you know what I'm saying. There's so many people in Diamond Land, personally in my faction. You know what I'm saying. I could damn near book your whole show if I wanted to. So it's just like shit. I kind of figure out what the promoter need, what they want, and shit, we go from there.
And that's why I said, who's your favorite wrestler and or faction? You should have said yourself.
I mean, I was gonna say myself, but I felt like that would have been very conceited. You know what I'm saying. So I just wanted, you
So
know, I
what?
wanted to be nice.
Oh, to that
A black
question,
man
because
with
I
his
forgot to
own
ask that
faction?
question. Sting. He was my favorite wrestler back in the day.
Sting
And the
is a good
favorite
one.
faction, um, I had 2, 3.
That's fine.
NWO White and Black, NWO Red and Black, and
Oh, the
DX.
Wolfpack.
Yeah. So
Yeah, the
those were
Wolfpack.
those are
When Diesel
my
and Scott Hall left.
yep. Those are mine.
That was a good one. That's nice. That's good.
And
Yeah,
I
definitely. Go ahead. No, please. Let
I
her finish.
for the comeback too. For me, I think it was probably Bret Hart and Sting had a good comeback. From when they left WWE and went to WCW. I
Right.
know WCW didn't
Yes.
last, extremely long as everybody expected it to, but they were definitely a foothold in that company. That brought that company to life. Not just the NWO. Uh, that group alone spearheaded that whole fucking company. I mean, even Triple H was in WCW for like a very short, brief moment.
Yeah, because remember it was bought. Remember
Yeah.
McMahon got petty and bought the whole company.
Hmm.
So and that when
I
Turner
remember
bought it,
watching
he
that
was
episode too. That
that
very
was
last
crazy.
episode. I think it was
Monday Night
Sting and Ric
Nitro.
Flair was wrestling, and Shane McMahon popped up. Yeah, that shit. I remember that shit like it was yesterday.
And Hogan went in the back with McMahon and he was about to cuss him out. It was it was a lot. So yeah, it was definitely a lot. But I appreciated that story as well because that tells you the difference and the similarities of the passion and the stability.
Mm-hmm.
Because now he's made it so he has he is the faction, he is the wrestler. Now you got to pay him what he's worth, and he's black. Won't he do it? So at that point, that question was definitely geared towards him telling his story because I wanted you guys to hear it. Because wrestling's not easy, even for the good folk. Here come the top flight security back in action with his shirt on. So with that being said,
Yo, your homegirl
with
gave
that
us an
being
Oh,
Irish
Taj
said,
goodbye,
just
by the
he
way.
just
I
heard it
just
for the
just
first
realized
time.
that. She gave us an Irish
so
goodbye. She didn't say anything.
yeah, and
Who, me?
Chrissy had to leave, and Chrissy had to leave
Oh.
as well because she said she had to dip out. So yeah, she said she had fun. She loved it here. It was great.
Tell her to come back to the
So with that
pods.
being right,
Gotta come back on
with
Sundays.
that being said, since I stole Eno's Wednesday nights, what role does community play in this in your life? It could be in your life, in your passion, in your stability.
You
How
said what
what the
passion
what
does
role does
community?
The the
community play in your life?
define the word and term
Yeah,
community the way you're saying it.
yeah. And what
Community
way do
could
you
be
mean?
your supporters, your associates, your family, your friends. Mind you how I split this up. Your coworkers, if there's people in groups that you like, or your certain hobbies can be a community that's considered. It just depends on what role do they play for you, or which one could stand out the most that you would like to use in this explanation as community.
In this aspect, I'll say definitely, my friends, specifically help me keep going more than
We don't
anything.
like you. I'm kidding.
That's crazy. That's all right though. Facts.
But that's why
No,
I'm
but
your friend.
but honestly, yeah, it's a thing of having them to be able to go and speak to, especially when it pertains to whatever it is that I might be dealing with on my own. Because I can't necessarily speak, like I can't speak about what I might be dealing with mentally with my family or with my parents specifically. Because coming their era don't necessarily even believe in mental, like anything, depression, anxiety. They don't believe in that. They don't think that that is a real thing per se. They look at it as, oh well, you focusing on the negative. You need to change the way you look at things.
Mm,
When it comes down to you know keeping my love for gaming, well, streaming specifically, going. I'm not gonna lie, it's been too many times about speaking in the zone. It's like, yo, nigga, I don't want to even do this shit right now because it seems like it ain't going nowhere. And it's like, nah, nigga, do you know that's when shit changes? Like, just keep your foot on the gas pedal. It seemed like it's not going the right way now, but it's shit gonna change. And genuinely, without them, I can honestly say I would have given up just on trying to pursue streaming alone. Uh, just because of like I don't. Besides my little brother, I don't necessarily have a support system in my family with regards towards like streams, so on and so forth. So for me, yeah, if it wasn't for them, keep it real, yeah, I definitely would have. I definitely wouldn't have been at least attempting to pursue, what it is that I've been trying to do since I was like 7. To keep it real with you, but all in all, yeah, that I would say that would be my community that I would turn towards. Not including that's not including, people who do decide to pop in. You know what I'm saying? Pull up to
no, fuck them
streams,
niggas.
the shit.
Fuck them niggas.
Nah, but
And
all in
and
all,
to
it's yeah,
go
yeah.
ahead. I'm sorry, you weren't finished. Nope,
No, no,
nope.
no, no. I was just gonna say like that's like I'm genuinely appreciative for them. People who pop into the stream, they appreciate them too. I don't ever want them to feel like, what I'm saying, shit ain't. I ain't talking to them, but to my
Mm,
people that I'm able to chop it up with on a daily basis, I appreciate y'all more than y'all know. Cause Lord knows, your boy been in some dark spots. All right, and if it wasn't for the homies, I don't know where the hell I would have been. So real talk.
I'll say this to say that you and Rockwood should be best friends right now because he was like, I want to go places with this stuff, man. I'm trying to make money off this
Yeah,
streaming shit. Trying to do
yeah.
this, and
Yeah.
I bring that up, Rock, on
I
you
mean, it's not
because
like that.
y'all have the
This
same
this top
conversation as
flight shit don't work.
that. But what I'm saying is, you guys have the same conversation in terms of what you're saying. So I truly feel like that friend bubble can 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 be good and can be negative at the same time. Because we could say fuck them niggas, but you never know that be that one nigga to get you far. Unfortunately. unfortunately, right? So I say that to say the community part can be your enemies too. I do that to be devil's advocate and divisive, if that's the word. Is that the
Yeah.
word? I think so. Yep. To do both at the same time, because you be surprised the amount of pull people have that we just don't know about.
Yep, that's
And
very true.
we don't know who to positively be ourselves with because of this new world that unfortunately we created. After the boomers and stuff, millennials and Gen Zs and alphas is having babies. Because remember, Gen Alphas is 26, about to be 27.
Hmm.
So remember, we created this weird ass world with the piss in the dating world too. So I say community wise because what, like, where does it, where in the world does that fit in your life? And the reason why I say this, and back to the point, you and Rock have the same conversation in
Hmm.
terms of you want to get far with this stuff.
Rock, you pull up, dog. That's all I mean.
He
Pull
right
up
here.
to.
He
Nah,
he
nah,
here.
you gotta,
He's
I see him.
interested.
I see him. I'm saying, yeah, hey, dog, you gotta pull up. You gotta
Yeah,
pull up. We do some streaming together, G.
yeah, facts,
Hey,
facts. We be
can't.
in here all the time, bro. So all you gotta do is pop in the
Hell
Discord.
yeah,
You'll see us.
you part of the squad now, son. So you now
Pop
there
in
ain't no
here. You'll see
excuses
us.
there.
You see us in here,
Ain't no
pop
excuses.
in. It don't matter.
Mhm. That's
Oh
all.
yeah, man. Shit. Oh yeah, man.
I
Shit.
got a whole
I'm with
music
whatever. You
channel
know
in
what
here and
I'm saying?
everything. You can go listen to some
Right.
Oh
music,
yeah.
the whole nine
Yeah.
words,
I sure do.
birthday
The
shout outs,
thing,
all that stuff in here.
Oh, yeah,
the
even
thing
put your birthday.
the thing that I say, man, about this support thing, everybody that said they ain't been supported, how about everybody that support each other?
Yeah,
Every single
that is
person
true.
who said, "Man, I don't really get no woo woo wah wah." All right, cool. How about every single one of us go on each other platform and interact somehow? I be telling people,
Yep.
all right, I don't care what you talking about. You go, homie, whatever you talking about, cool. I can completely disagree on it. I'm gonna comment on it that I disagree. That's interaction. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? That gets what's it called?
Views,
It gets
traction,
views, traction, interaction. That all plays a part in you getting
engagement.
paid, right? Engagement. There
Yep.
Yeah,
you go. Thank you, Red
yeah.
Car. I was
Oh, I
looking for
was
the
trying
exact
to get to
word.
that word.
I
Yo.
know I don't
Engagement.
know about anybody else, but I know personally when I see people streaming, if I can catch it, I pull up to their stream and just chill there because I feel
Come
I
on
gotta
like
now.
If you
I gotta
I feel
agree
like
with
I need
that. He
I feel like
does.
I need to
Yep.
support no matter what. I mean, they're streaming. It's a network thing for me. They pull up for me,
He
I need to
does.
pull up for them. I pull up to everybody as
Come
much as
on
I
now.
can. And so if I see it,
Yeah,
if
he
I see
does.
an alert, I pull up. And even if you
I
just
was
got your
about to
stream
say,
up and you're just not saying nothing, I pull up. Even if I'm just typing in a modem every like 10 minutes, whatever, to keep that follower view for you going, I do it. I'm one of
like
those
right
people.
now, Zone is on Twitch and we're all not on there except for me.
Well,
Yeah.
But
technically,
I
I'm
ain't
on
got
my
Twitch.
phone. You know what I'm
No,
saying? I'm
I ain't
on my
got
it was
Twitch.
phone.
a joke.
And I'm
Relax.
on my
It was
phone
a
too.
joke. It was a
No,
joke.
but I pull up for everybody. Anytime I see someone streaming or whatnot, I have the chance to
God.
turn it on or engage with it. I do because I know especially if you don't have your affiliate yet, every little bit
It's just
counts. And you only
Mhm.
need like 3 people for like 8 days or something like that. So like I pull up because
Consistently
like,
talking.
hey, let's support each other. Why not? It's a network. If I eat, you eat. It's a win-win. In my eye.
Hmm.
Ajin here
I
coming in here
mean,
looking like somebody's angel with that bright face, but
Look at
and then here
Todd. Look
come
at
him.
Todd.
But
look at
yeah,
this man.
so
Look, he just
I
discovered it in
say
the
that to
woods.
say, like, community plays a role regardless of what it is.
Mhm.
I guess for myself, being a person of servant leadership, I always want to help somebody, but then the vice versa doesn't happen. So I've refused to give myself if you're not trying to give back.
I
And
can
I'm not
respect.
saying I'm
Reciprocity.
looking for it in terms of
Understandable.
to be validated or to or any of those things. My validation comes from the one upstairs. My
Hmm.
thing is I personally like to help people. It's been my childhood gift given to me since as long as I can remember. And I will help you no matter what. But if you're that person that uses me for granted and take my kindness for weakness, God knows as a cancer, you get cut off expeditiously.
Period.
Like goodbye, see you later, and freaking Kyrie got looking like the damn Resident Evil Requiem right now. So what I'm saying is that is a stupid. That's a real thing because I don't want to be a person where I give so much that I'm tired and and everybody else is benefiting from it. And I'm getting the negative effects while they're over there like, oh well, we did it the one time I try to sit down and do nothing. Oh my god, what happened to Gianni? Did she die? I'm like, yeah, I did with you.
I died to you, bitch.
Did it like they put the tombstone on me because I am not with you anymore.
Mm-mm.
It's learning that's where it comes to the balance where you got to balance how you deal with people because not everybody's your friend, not everybody's your acquaintance, and not everybody is your community.
Mm-hmm.
All of us have that village. But now you gotta sift through that village to make sure the village is still there since the village raised the child.
Facts. I'd say
Who's your family?
I say my community is small. I mean, I probably have a big community, but the people I actually turn to is like a handful of people. Um, uh, I definitely know like you can't let everybody into your circle. Not everybody
Right.
has your best interest in heart. Even if
Right.
they put a smile on your face and tell you that not everybody has your best interest in heart. And at the same time, I use one of Tupac's knowledge that I want to see everybody eat. I want to see everybody win. Doesn't necessarily mean I want you to be winning at my table, different table, but I still want to see you win. Um, and I
You can
mean,
be on complete opposite sides of the room.
and to
No, he put him at the kids' table.
that same analogy, like even if like they're in my community, I don't see eye to eye with them, right? I'm not going to not work with them or not promote them or not help them because I can be a bigger person. I can separate a self-petty grievance, for a business or whatnot. I know how to departmentalize and separate the two because at the end of the day, you know, you're trying to make money. You're trying to do stuff. I can hold a grudge. Don't get me wrong, but if it's between money and a grudge, I could put a grudge aside to make that money because that's more important. I want the come up. We're still gonna eat.
Stability.
I don't have to like you, but hey, if we can eat, let's go ahead and eat. We ain't gotta eat at the same table, but let's go ahead and make this bread. We don't still have to like each other. let's work smart.
As Shirley Chisholm said, if they ain't no seat at the table, you bring a folding chair. So with that, yeah, community plays a role. Definitely does. So if anyone else wants to answer that question, I'm almost done. We about to be out of here. I'm
Damn, I
fast.
came super late, son. That's
I'm about to
crazy.
say, no, Dad, we didn't start till like 9:30.
I know. I had 15 minutes before I got off work. That's why I popped in.
That's like
Yeah,
What was the
been on an
question
hour.
again?
Oh, my question went into after passion stability. What role does community play in your life?
And I think she means like personal community, like family or something.
I think
Whatever community you have that you
I mean,
align with.
every
I got
person, is a tree, and in order, it may sound crazy, but every person is a
You get the
tree,
bloodline story. I'm ready.
and a tree has to sprout and grow. That's your growth, your career, your personality, your evolution is the tree's growth. In order for a tree to grow, you need deep roots. And those deep roots, you have to connect to a community. And not all of them exist for the same reason. Some are more for specific plans, some are for love, agape love, which is just a love for your personal health, of your interests. Those are your
Okay.
personal friends, family, bloodline, if you shall. And then, you have your career, people that you idolize for, who will mentor you in your success in career. And you have all sorts of stuff. Just your bullshitting friends. They also value. You know, that's what you need. And if for you to say you don't like look at your community or give back to your community or even pay attention to it, you are the problem.
Well, I was
You
looking
know,
for that answer.
a person can't live without a village.
I agree 100%.
Hmm
I've never
Or
seen nobody make it. I never heard a person make it with just saying I did it all by my lonesome. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have somebody. So at some point in time, somebody puts you in the right place, or somebody
Right.
introduce you to the right person. You know what I'm saying? Something. But you just ain't never you know what I'm saying? Nobody just ain't never did it by themselves.
You got to get
We
to the
gonna make
Diddy
it.
party one day.
We gonna make it without boss man though. I tell you that.
What did he say?
I got right, Reptar.
Yo, Rock, sign the fuck off.
Nah, he said you gotta make it to the Diddy party somewhere. He's stupid.
Nah,
Like,
he's
yo,
annoying. No,
Like
he's
I don't know
annoying.
what's wrong with him, bro.
Nah, Sam
Hey,
got
Hey,
nothing
hey,
to
if
say.
you're
I
trying to
feel
as
like
plant
long as
roots
the baby
there, I
oil's
mean,
not there, the Johnson & Johnson, you're
yeah.
good. You're
You
good.
don't even know that this
I
nigga
forgot
look like he in a
Johnson.
basement somewhere. Like, where are you?
right, he in the car, nigga. He in the car.
That's what I
That
say.
one
You
little
look
light
so
bulb. I'm like, where is this? You know the little swinging light
Uh,
bulb in the middle of the room with the chair.
lit.
And I'm like, yo,
That's funny. That's funny as hell.
I'm about to say y'all need to pass the blunt to the house over here. Let me stop.
Which one?
Okay.
Hey, wait, where you at? There you
Anywho,
go. You gotta reach
he
for it,
probably
G.
thank you.
he
That
G,
was
you
probably
gotta
went
reach.
to
as I call you JJ.
that's the window you climb in and out of that.
You pass it up.
Nah, fuck, nigga. I said that's my
Thank
room.
you.
When I decide I don't want to go all the way outside, nigga. I'm talking about a room window. I'm on the porch.
It could be like, hold on, let me climb out the
That's
window. Let me climb
right.
back in. Hold on.
Nah,
You
you
fucking day
silly.
right. I don't feel like
So
going all the way
with
outside. I'm
all
gonna step out the window real quick.
the window's crazy. I'm almost done. Almost done. Y'all can tell I'm almost done. I'm almost done. We almost talk shit after. So with that, trying to pivot again. Say we're above. We're more than wrestling as always, but it's good to have. I would say with what's going on and how fast internet has become a thing, is social media hurting or helping modern dating?
Hurting.
Fucking
So,
hey. Oh shit.
social
That's
media,
why.
it's a double-edged sword because
Yes.
it is helping in some aspects and it's also destroying. Certain
Nah.
people are upgrading like their because of their looks. They become more of an idolized type of person. They want to be idolized by everyone. And then you got those who have never had the chance to meet anyone because of their introvert personality. That social media has opened a link
Meet it.
or a neighborhood for them to explore without them being so overwhelmed by people in person.
I
So
could
it is a double-edged sword.
I can
It
agree
is.
with that point,
I
but I
agree.
I
will
got
say for to me, I can say that I genuinely was hit on the head by a comedian, and in the aspects of one thing, social media literally just showed a whole plethora of, hey, look who, yeah, this is your significant other, but now look how much better all this 20,000, 30,000 people are. And now for men, that may not make a huge difference because not every man gonna be able to get all the women that he find. That's very rare in between. It's very select, and even then he can't get every woman. But truthfully, any woman could have sex with any man that's on there. Let that man be horny enough, he gonna hit it. It don't matter what she look like. Let's be real. And
Speak for yourself, brother.
if I'm lying, I'll keep it 100. You sure about that? I'll put $100 on it right now. When it come down to this right now, how many? Hold on, wait, hold on, Gigi. Hold on,
I'm not hitting anything
hold
now.
on, hold
You
on.
crazy.
I got
Hold
you
on,
right
what
now.
is
I'm
you
gonna
not
tell you
hitting
right now. I'm
anything?
gonna tell
Hold
you
on
right
now.
now. When it come down to these niggas that sit over there and see these women with Down syndrome with the crazy cakes, how many of these niggas that sat over there started writing their shirt?
Oh, yo,
Like real shit.
don't bring the Down syndrome into this, bro.
I'm
Come
just
on,
saying. I'm just saying. There's niggas
nah, I'm
who
dead.
would not
come on.
do it, but because they, hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey, they'll hit it.
That's
They'll
just
hit
pretty much
anything.
saying that
It,
they gotta be
there's
drunk enough to
also
hit anything. As
that's
long as
not.
it's
Every
I'm
man,
not. I didn't say drunk or nothing. This motherfucker was sober than the motherfucker when he did that video. All of these motherfuckers, listen,
up,
and
Yami.
realistically, if niggas was not, if there was people who would not find out
just
about
know
it,
she
a lot
stopped.
of these dudes would have sex with a lot of these wild ass looking women. If they
Mm,
were never gonna tell anything, there was no way, no proof
mm.
of it later on. A lot of them was gonna have sex with them ugly ass women because nobody gonna find out about it. She got a crazy body, they gonna hit.
I mean,
I mean,
to tell you the truth, I think even the most ugliest women get more play than men.
For sure. For
See, I don't know.
sure.
I don't know. I don't know.
For
I'm
sure.
gonna be honest, bro. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be 100% honest. I don't know where
Talk
y'all
about
from, bro. But
I'm
I'm,
from
but I'm
New
Brooklyn.
gonna say, but I'm gonna say this, right? And this ain't no disrespect to nobody else. I've seen men where they can get just as much play as the woman as long as they not going to tell. Just like we saying the men don't want the women to tell. Women are very sneaky. And this the one. I promise you, men are the
mhm,
same way. But
most
women can be
definitely.
very sneaky and very how can I say
He's funny.
They can get away with it.
unpredictable.
They
Conniving.
can get away
You
with
feel
it.
what I'm saying?
Easy.
Exactly. And as long as they find that man that's not going to tell, they can get away with it too. You
They
know what I
will
mean? It's a
definitely
double.
do it.
It's a double-edged sword. So the man can get just as much as that girl as long as he knows how to shut
Very
the hell
true.
up.
But we all know the
Very
man's still
true.
gonna
And I'm
tell
not
though.
denying that. I'm not denying that. But all I'm saying is the one simple thing. Not every man can get
I
every
don't.
girl, but it's
That
I
is
don't think
easier
that's
true.
to
for a
do with a
woman to
state.
have sex
I
with a
think that's just
plethora.
international.
I think it's much easier for women to have sex with a plethora of men than it is for a man to have sex with a plethora of women in a single
It's
day.
true. Very
I
true.
You
I
mean
know
it
for
getting
a fact a woman
accomplished?
can have sex with
I
way
mean,
more
it
men
depends on what
than
terms
men
we
can have
talking,
sex with
because
women.
that's not
Oh, you
acceptable.
mean what's easier for
I
her to
don't
do,
know
like
about that one.
be able
Easier.
to get
It's
that?
easier.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
way easier
of
Oh,
for
course.
Reptar
sure.
changed the position. She was like, I don't like
It's
the
way
camera
easier
there.
for them.
I'm moving it here.
But the simple fact of there being
internet went out.
Oh,
oh damn. But for the simple fact of it being easier for your woman to be able to
not working.
find, or not even just your woman, for a woman to find multiple
Anytime,
men that
Yami.
would be interested in her that might have you beat on every scale. They might be they more likely to go for it. Whereas beforehand, before the social media platforms were about, they would not even know those men existed. They would be people who only knew of the people that was in their immediate vicinity, their town, perhaps, whatever the case. But you didn't know or get access to knowing somebody who knew somebody you went to middle school with. They know you, they know that person, and now have access to find out who the fuck you are. Just because y'all might know each other.
Mhm.
That's where it fucked up dating, because now it's easier for other people to see, oh, this person has everything that my significant other doesn't have, and then some, and they like me.
I think personally, if you talking about what it did for like, you're talking about what it did as far as the dating realm, right? On general, is that
Mhm.
what you were gearing more towards? I'm kind of on the same thing with John in a sense. It definitely is a double-edged sword. I think one thing social media definitely does, um, for you and anybody that just happens to either glance at your timeline or whatever the case may be, it definitely exposes you for sure. Um, because I've noticed, and I'm sure everybody else has noticed, this whole algorithm. You could tell your phone listens to every little thing that you do or what you're talking about,
For sure.
because literally it'll have nothing to do with, like, you could have had a conversation on the phone. You know, you go on Instagram, you scroll, and now all of a sudden what you were looking to buy is like several different options that you wasn't even like, you never even typed it in the search bar yet, but you just spoke about it. So I noticed some people's like, that's why I said some people don't like it because it exposes like what your brain usually focuses on. That's why I said you swipe down your timeline, or you go on TikTok. I could tell what you be looking at 90% of the time just from swiping up your timeline, but it exposes that. So for relationships, the people that come from toxic, or for lack of a better term, everybody, I can't even say that. I say the people that just come from situations or dynamics, certain dynamics, it literally, that's where their mind, or that's what's going to be normal to them. And so it's gonna expose that, because I didn't see some of that. Like when I got tight about something, all of a sudden I'm seeing a bunch of toxic stuff, but I'm like, why is this becoming consistent? Like I don't even do this type of, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't even pay attention to that. And in the moment I'm bypassing, I'm not really paying attention to it,
Getting to your
it'll
toxicity.
disappear. Yeah, it'll disappear. No, everybody, I think everybody has some form of it in a sense, but that doesn't mean everybody doesn't always act on it or be like, if they know left from right. But I'm just saying, like, at the end of the day, I feel like social media, in that sense, it has affected that. So they got specific pages for people that want to be toxic. It got, specific pages for people that think on a different positive mindset. It's just a good and a bad thing at the same time, though. Because you could kind of,
Most of my
if you catch it, you can gear what you want your feed to be showing. Then, like if I catch
yeah.
that, I'm gonna just feed it what I want to feed it, and I know that's what I want to be paying attention to. Go ahead, John. My fault.
No. I was just wanting you to finish your point. Well, I was gonna say most of my my dates for actually a while,
Oh
besides
Jesus.
a few, have been I met them first off social media. Like most of them, like they hit me up, they like my pictures, and I'm like, yo, who's this? And you
That's very
start
true.
talking to them, you get to know them, and then you find out you're not too far or whatever. Or they met like this last chick I met. She's from Florida, and we met through social media.
What?
And
So that's not too far. That's a whole nother.
no, I mean, because I speak to,
She
just
was
so you
from
know,
Florida,
Tyler,
I think. I think
I
you
speak
said
to
that like when she lives up
people.
there.
Oh, hopefully.
No, she lives in Florida, but people that I talk to are in countries. I got people from Japan I talk to,
Tried to help him out,
Australia.
was all.
John
So
said he's
not
a
too far,
passport bro. All right, leave him
not too
alone.
far is Florida. That's not too far.
Your
But
damn
when it comes to like dating, like that's not too far for me to date. Like I'm okay with flying a an hour flight over just to to chop it up with somebody. But she did that first. She flew over to New York just to
Oh,
shoot the
yeah,
breeze.
neutral. She flies to you, you
Brought,
fly to her.
shit fake.
she brought her daughter over to meet
Mm.
her family. But in the meantime, we got to like chill, venture in the city. So that was cool.
We all
You know.
over.
The side
So
missions
I'm
John
just
be
saying,
going on.
like social media
No, pimping
is
all
is
over
it's
the
an
world.
a great token
Pimping all over the
for.
world, and what's the other one? Hoes in area code.
I'm not a whore, but that's what it is. That's
I'm
social
not a
media
whore.
is good.
I'm not a
Social
whore.
media can be good, I think.
I'm not a whore.
And but then it does enable people to be fake. I've found most fake people, among dating on social media than real,
Yeah.
because you can create a persona that you envision yourself as being that is not true. So and they bet on, well, if I do all this, like, and I was talking to some Jamaican chick, and she keeps bleaching her skin. And so when I met her in person, she was not that I'm against dark skinned people, but when you come out, when I meet you in person, you're a completely different complexion. I don't know, and
Yo,
I feel like
listen,
you have
that's
demons you're still working on. You're
that's
not
for
even
sure.
comfortable with yourself.
Bleaching.
Yo,
Like
Yo,
you have to
yo,
get rid of your
I
dark
don't mean
skin.
I don't mean to
stop that.
interrupt.
Hoes in area code.
I don't mean to interrupt.
Stop
I
that
just want to
queso.
say I thank Reptar for letting us join in, letting us, thank you for the TW podcast, letting the gang
Anytime,
join
bro. You
in with
guys are
y'all too.
always welcome to
You know
pop
what
up,
I'm
man.
Yes, I thank you. I thank you, man. With that being said, me and my
Reptar,
boy
we can't
Rock
hear
will
you.
be excellent. I do want to say appreciate y'all again, and we are out.
Yo, y'all have a good one, man.
Y'all have a
Appreciate y'all
blessed one,
pulling
bro.
up.
Let us know
Peace and
when to
blessings,
do another
y'all.
one.
Hell yeah.
What'd you say, Reptar?
No, it was John.
No, she's talking. We
skin
can't hear.
bleaching Jamaican?
Can y'all hear Reptar?
Oh, no.
I can't
I
hear
can't
you.
nothing you saying. Your mic must be muted on your side.
No,
without it being.
I see. She has a mic thing showing up, but
It's
nothing's
monitoring, yeah, but
nothing's coming out of it though.
Yeah, there's no audio.
No
this happened
audio.
last time.
No audio, Reptar.
Well, check your Discord settings.
Well,
Dark
you
shit,
did
check
just
it.
get disconnected.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, maybe it's a delay of disconnection. Yeah.
It's, let me pop on the phone real quick.
And then it does that to my camera. I think she
But that
went through the
was
same thing.
it was wait. Did someone just leave and join?
Yeah, GG joined back. That's all.
Hush.
Yeah.
Hush. Stop signing
Can you
in
hear
and
us?
out, bro.
No, she contagious. This is her fault.
What'd you say?
What?
Oh, there we go. Is your speaker being covered?
You can hear me now?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we can hear you.
Huh?
Yes.
Okay, because my internet in the rain, it's been fucking up for like the past almost 30 minutes.
Goddamn.
Yeah.
It started
Satellite.
raining here. So what I was saying was it's fine if they had left because it was the last question that I had. It was the end.
It was the
It was
the outro question.
yeah, that was the last one. But at the same time, I mean, my last question was, how do we, continue this going? So that would have been like the outro part.
Taj, yours is saying failed, my
Yeah,
nigga.
that's crazy.
That's
I don't
wicked.
know. I think she's stealing from my internet. That's why. Because as soon as it's just like-
Y'all probably got the same providers. So,
Nah.
I mean, if
Look, she not
rain-
amused. My fault.
Look, my hosting time is up. Done. I finished mine in an hour and a half. I'm finished. But yeah, so thank you all so much. I appreciate y'all as always. I'm not gonna Zone has to end his own thingy, but yeah, this has been a time. Bossman and Rock had left. Thank y'all so much for joining. Well, Rock is still here. Nope, he's
Yeah,
left.
Rock-
No, he's still
Rock's still here. He's still here.
Yeah,
He's
Rock's
just
still
muted. He's muted right now. He's
Bossman
probably
has to
working.
go. So it's late for him. It's about to be 10 o'clock in Arkansas. So
Yeah, it's 11 over here.
Oh, he's
I
in
gotta go
Arkansas
to
right now. Okay.
I got
for us, but it's 10 o'clock
Yeah.
for them.
Yeah, I
So
got
yeah,
What's-
I'm pretty much done. As I said, you can follow us everywhere and nowhere at the same time. And we are on Facebook, Instagram, Twitch, Spotify, iHeartRadio. I'm doing everybody's all at the same time. TikTok, and I think that's it. Because we
YouTube.
just restarted FTW, and we just got our branding together. We are live on Mondays, Tuesday mornings, and Saturday afternoons. We do Monday Night Raw. We do Tuesdays with Famous B. He does his own Showtime, and then on Saturdays they do the SmackDown review. So
Wait, you said Monday mornings or Tuesday mornings?
Tuesday mornings, Monday Night Raw review.
Uh-huh. Mhm.
Then we do Tuesday mornings as like not a variety show. That sounds very comical. It's more like you talk about anything, and he comes on at like 9 in the morning his time. This is a whole nother co-host that we have.
What time is
And
that? What time zone?
he does. I think he's us, but don't quote me. I think he might
Okay.
be 9 for him, 8 for us, or 9 for him, 10 for us. I'm not sure.
Stream pod. We'll have a confirmation by the next time live streaming,
Yeah.
which is probably going to be about a week or so from now. But
But
we'll get
Hey,
there.
I'm sorry to interrupt y'all, but I gotta go right quick. Appreciate y'all for
go ahead,
having me.
do you think we finished?
Go ahead,
We
Rob.
Yeah,
We
man.
got you, bro.
Good one.
And then Saturday mornings, Saturday afternoons at like 12 noon, our time, like 11 a.m. their time, they do the SmackDown review, the Friday night SmackDown review, because they can't do Fridays, because they are,
Okay.
as they said, they're traveling doing
Yeah.
wrestling.
We're definitely going to tap in with them, get some regular updates, especially as they're out there doing shows. They
do actual
that's
shows.
informed. Yeah.
They hosted one during the Las Vegas WrestleMania. We had an FTW show, so we had a whole like wrestling show and everything.
When you
Even
get
got our own belt.
When you get a chance, send me you guys' link or not link logo picture so I can use it as a thumb tap for this episode for this
I'll
week
send it to you.
for this Wednesday episode.
Yeah, I have it. But yeah, that's all I have. And as you know, Dating with Reptar is now rebranded to Reptar's Corner, and I'm gonna
Reptar's
be on
Corner.
I'm gonna be on their streaming platform once a quarter. So every 3 months I have my own show. That's 4 shows a year.
Okay. That's the only time you're gonna do your show is then? Or you're gonna do
So
it?
it depends. My show will probably still be 8 p.m. for me, but I'm still working out the date and stuff because it's still fresh. But my show is, my regular show that I always do. We always have our anniversary in November.
Okay. I didn't know if you were just gonna completely cut yours off or just migrate to them completely. You said
No,
quarter
I'm gonna
shows.
still have mine.
Okay.
I'm doing both.
I gotta get a quiz, dog. Y'all see this shit? Y'all see all this new growth?
Yeah.
But
I
yeah,
gotta go
Donut.
get a read. That's
Hey, Nicole.
crazy.
my
Feel like
hosting.
you need to get it done.
Yeah, it's time
He
for
talks
sure.
now.
Thank you, thank you, Zone, for letting me host. I appreciate
No
it. It was
problem,
fun.
no problem. It was fun. It was fun. We definitely gonna have to chop that up again. On a different day when I have a little bit more energy. But we'll
Yeah,
definitely chop that up again. As you guys
Michael
know,
Bolton said it again.
Reptar popped in with her FPW family, Family Time Wrestling. Y'all want to know it. And we had a great time. She ran the show. I was just passenger princess for this one.
Come on, passenger. Not the princess though. That's not good.
Passenger Princess is crazy, brother.
co-host,
That's a good
co-host
word.
at the moment.
Passenger Princess is wild work,
Yeah,
brother.
yeah, bro. When you take in your car, you're
Bro.
not driving no more. You're the passenger princess when you're in the passenger seat, bro. When you're not behind the wheel, you are a passenger princess. You put your headphones on, you kick back, relax. You don't think about anything. Not a care in your world. Don't
Niggas old as
matter.
well.
Hey, it is
Not
what it
at all.
is. That's the term, bro. When you sit in the passenger seat, you're not driving. You are a princess. That's what you are, a
Well,
princess.
prince for the men now. You are a passenger prince. They do say that.
Zone just want to be a princess so bad. It's always been his dream to be a Disney princess.
Negative, negative.
Niggas just want to live out his fantasies, brother. That's all. It's all right. Put your Hey, listen, get your ruby slippers.
Hey,
Go
I'm
ahead.
not the long. I'm not the
Crazy.
one with the tangled long hair, Rapunzel.
Hey,
Oh,
you got it. You got it. You got that one.
and
It's
then
not
I'm
tangled though. It's
spoiled.
tied, brother. It's a difference.
You
It's a
see
difference.
it? You see it?
You see it? Yeah. Hang time, nigga. Stop playing.
But
Stop
Play
playing.
comedy, nigga.
as always, stream. You guys can find us, or pod. You guys can find us normally Sundays. But this Wednesday was pretty good. I'm hoping our boy Eno get his shit together and we get this Wednesdays back, or we might have
Yeah,
to just
'cause
get
I'll
the
steal
slot
it
to
again.
Reptar and let her just run with it for a bit. You just never know.
I'ma
man.
steal it. Don't let me steal it.
Hey, brother. If I'm working,
Yeah.
I gotta work, nigga. I got until I can actually make some dollars from everything. This is what I gotta do. Trust me.
Hey,
He has
I'd
priorities
rather do this.
stability
first.
over his passion. There it is.
I'd
Exactly.
rather.
Prime
I'd
example.
rather be taking doing this shit 100% of the time. But right now, I still gotta pay rent. like,
Hey, yo. Oh,
Go to work and be ready to go to bed.
facts.
speaking of, I definitely gotta go to bed. My dad, so I gotta be up
But,
at 5 in the morning. Be at work.
It's 11
Thanks for tuning in.
You gotta get a
You
sugar
guys will
daddy.
find this episode posted
I will
literally
stab
like 10 minutes after we end the live stream because I post right away. So till next time, you guys stay frosty.
Stay frosty.
Peace, niggas.
Have a good one.
All right, stream. Thanks for tuning in to a live podcast collab. Hopefully, the next time we do a collab, we'll be able to properly do it on Twitch where they can actually stream it at the same time. That's like the best way to do a proper collab. So we're gonna work on that. But thank y'all for tuning in. Like always, here for a short time, but a good time. But all things come to an end. This your boy Zone signing out. I will not be back until a couple of weeks. I'm gonna take a couple of weeks off, you guys. So I'll let you guys know when I am back streaming. If you guys are looking forward to tune in to catch me on normally scheduled Mondays, Tuesdays, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. Those will reconvene in about like 2 weeks.
Sorry I'm late. I love you
and-
guys.
And until then, you guys stay frosty.